Good morning. Welcome to Talking Movies. I'm Spling. This week we're talking about a melancholic crime drama thriller, a shiny sci-fi adventure, and an alienating documentary. Starting off with a new release, A Most Violent Year. In New York City, 1981, an ambitious immigrant fights to protect his business and family during the most dangerous year in the city's history. It's from writer-director J.C. Chandor, who directed Margin Call and All Is Lost. It stars Oscar Isaac, Jessica Chastain, and David Oyelowo. Both director and star are about mood and subtlety, which is leveraged to great effect in the slow-boiling crime drama thriller. It echoes a young Robert De Niro, not only in the mob mentality and casting of Oscar Isaac, but in the gritty, naturalistic flow, similar to The Deer Hunter. Isaac and Chastain's uneasy chemistry and opposites attract headspace focus on a tense and unpredictable relationship. The tone is subdued. The sets, costumes, and wardrobe are dull early 80s. The performances are downplayed. The lighting is dim, and the pacing is staggered. While this attention to detail and authenticity adds a layer, it does take some getting used to and tends to drag the 125-minute runtime. A Most Violent Year's tension rests with Abel Morales, whose name serves as a strong hint as he sticks to his principles under mounting pressure. As a character study, it's compelling. As a crime drama, it's slow but sure-handed. And as a thriller, we're catapulted into action almost as suddenly as a spaghetti western. It could have been set in the Wild West, but finds itself in 1981 with a There Will Be Blood temperament and a The Deer Hunter look and feel. I gave it a solid 7 on the Splingometer. Then moving on to another new release, Tomorrowland. A teen bursting with scientific curiosity and a former boy genius inventor embark on a mission to unearth the secrets of a place that exists in their collective memory. It's from director Brad Bird and stars George Clooney, Britt Robertson, and Hugh Laurie. Tomorrowland is based on a theme park ride, just like Pirates of the Caribbean, and you can imagine Disney would have envisaged a similar trajectory. Brad Bird is a bit of a perfectionist, having directed The Incredibles, Ratatouille, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, and now this. While it's visually arresting and jam-packed with baubles from better movies like Terminator, Hugo, and War of the Worlds, this magpie is all about shiny things. Tomorrowland has a strong cast with an up-and-coming starlet in Britt Robertson, who could easily be Jennifer Lawrence's younger sister. Unfortunately, they're underutilized when it comes to the comedy moments, which aim for whimsy but land closer to cheesy. We're mesmerized by the visual artistry and special effects, but the story isn't so sure of itself, almost moving by association. To further distance us, the characters are cheerful, yet rather flat. The filmmakers have a clear agenda, which while noble verges on preachy, but manages to come across as do your part for humanity. It's fun and entertaining enough in all its eye candy, but lacks real substance, a fact that becomes painfully obvious in the third act when heartstrings are awkwardly plucked. I gave it a flat 5 on the Splingometer. And finally, a documentary you can look forward to as part of the Encounters Film Festival, The Visit. This documentary-style film shows how government agencies try to cope with mankind's first contact with alien life. It's from filmmaker Michael Madsen, not to be mistaken with the B-movie actor. This documentary has been beautifully shot with slow-motion, high-definition visuals and crisp, clean surfaces that make you see ordinary life with fresh eyes. Michael Madsen is an ambitious director, and he's tried to simulate how the human race would respond if alien life were to make contact. We assume this alien paradigm as a series of real experts in the field and government talk in terms of what they would do in an emergency situation. The filmmaker simplifies things, creating an argument that ignores the possibility that this may have already happened. It's mostly concerned with style over substance, allowing the talk to mix with the strange sound effects, disconcerting visuals, and some bizarre interviews. This is all laced together with people in hazmat suits, behind-the-scenes military simulations, all in an attempt to completely alienate the viewer. It works, but to the detriment of this documentary actually becoming informative. It's more experiential, but you can't help but wonder if a documentary taking an alien's perspective on humanity with a view to helping us fix the world wouldn't have been more interesting. It's weird and ambitious, but it mostly works. I gave it a satisfactory 6 on the Splingometer. So, just to wrap up, a most violent year. Nuanced performances, creeping tension, and subtle direction anchor the slow and steady crime drama thriller, a solid 7. Tomorrowland. Visually stimulating, the sci-fi adventure is fun but feels borrowed and lacks substance, a satisfactory 6. And then finally, The Visit. As an experience, it succeeds in alienating and fascinating, but doesn't really gather any momentum. I gave it a satisfactory 6. For more movie reviews, interviews, and features, visit spling.co.za or spling.mobi on the go. And remember, don't wing it,